Hello Internet, I'm Jossaway, and this is the demo for the Riftbreaker, a base building survival game with a mech protagonist. It seems really cool, it seems right up my alley. We're going to check out what the demo has to offer by starting with the features preview. So, you are an elite scientist slash commando inside an advanced mecha suit. Travel to a distant planet through a one-way portal, survive, and build up a base that will support a portal back to Earth. Galatea 37 is a distant planet in the Sycorax belt of the Milky Way galaxy. Traverse procedurally generated environments in various biomes, ranging from deserts through jungles to ice mountains. Download and research new schematics to craft powerful weapons and equipment with unique properties that can be further enhanced and modified. Customize Mr. Riggs' loadout to unlock new skills. I'm assuming the giant yellow mech is named Mr. Riggs. I have a friend who has this last name, so that's kind of entertaining for me. He is not a fighter, he's a lover. All right. Establish multiple bases around the planet to expand your economy, mine rare resource deposits, and explore remote locations. This all sounds great. Gather tons of loot. You can find something useful every step of the way. Collect biomass, find mineral samples, and uncover hidden pockets of resources beneath the surface of the planet. Research the local flora, fauna, and minerals. Use the knowledge you gained and the resources you found to invent new technologies. Adapt to the dangers of the unknown world. Use a variety of skills and equipment. Creatively combine your tools to outsmart your opponents and lure them into traps. And fight off hordes of enemies. The inhabitants of Galatea 37 will attack your base in almost endless swarms, thousands at a time. Fortify your base and don't get eaten alive. All right, so it seems like the locals are kind of a Zerg style opponent, and we are gonna have, so it seems like it's mixing in some tower defense kind of stuff along with like top-down Diablo style swarm combat with upgrades and research and base building. This sounds really, really cool and a lot of fun. So let's dive into the single player here. Let's start the prologue and see what the demo has to offer. This looks great. 24,000 light years from Earth, huh?
Riftbreaker Ashley reporting successful jump procedure.
Reporting to who?
Roger that. Begin field base setup.
Oh, she's got a local contact. Okay. Dude, this looks dope. So she's got a drill and a blade to start with. Okay. Magic tech that can materialize stuff.
I spotted something near the LZ. It's closing in.
This looks really fun. Really cool. Reactivating a downed teammate is priority task number 1. Yeah. So we're playing single player, but the game has co-op as well. Okay, default configuration. So WASD to move, tab for the map, space to interact, left control for build mode. 1 through 8 are action sets. Not sure about that. Q through E changes weapon. Left shift is the movement skill. We've got individual control over the right hand and the left hand. And then we've got database, orbital scanner, crafting, inventory, and research.
Rift jump successful.
Sensors online, weapons activated. We're ready to go.
Riftbreaker Novak, please report.
Houston, this is Ashley. Reporting rift jump successful.
Roger that. Begin field base setup.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
Okay, so...
We don't have enough carbonium to build an HQ. Let's scout for a deposit and set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us.
Okay, so the pause lets me take a look at my journal, my crafting tab, my upgrades, my research, and the settings. Okay, we can see we have a log of everything that was said here. Resources. All right, we have 150 carbonium, 347 ironium. Why not just call it carbon and iron? All right. No cobalt, no palladium, no uranium, no titanium. None of these other more exotic things. Upgrades. All right, so we do have the sword here. DPS 115, 5% crit chance, 100 physical damage, rate of fire 1 per second. Then we have a blaster, 202 DPS, 7% stun chance, 30 energy damage, splash radius of 2 meters. Our movement skill is dash. We have appearance as well. 220 health, 45 armor. Looks like I can maybe trade out what I have in my right hand here. Or no, this is swapping weapons. So I have 5 weapons equipped. In my left hand, I have the sword and the blaster. In my right hand, I have the small machine gun, the rocket launcher, and the flamethrower. I have some upgrades here. Energy armor, a set of passive upgrades for Mr. Riggs. It improves various parameters when inserted into one of Mr. Riggs' upgrade slots. Force field power, resist all, resist energy. Lots of stats here. And then armor plating. We have skills and consumables. Instant repair. Emergency explosion. Deals area damage to enemies caught in the blast around him. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4 through 8. All right. 3 here is the small mine. Takes a while to arm, can be destroyed before it does so. Avoid placing it when enemies are very close. We have a nuclear mine. And we have a grenade. Okay. Characteristics and mods. Oh, you can see all your stats here. Okay. And then mods? We don't have any. Understood. Okay. Over here on the research tab, build a communications hub to enable research. All right, so we got to build our base first. All right, so I can slash with my weapon, and then I can change to the blaster, swap back to the sword. Okay. And then I've got the minigun here. I don't know if it... How would you reload? E? No, that changes to the... So I'm not sure how I would reload this here. Okay, I can also like manually swap to whatever I want. Then we got WASD. Interesting. So it always moves the way your mouse is pointing. Okay.
We've located a carbonium deposit.
Have we?
Move on to the deposit and start drilling.
I mean, I see mushrooms. Where's the this must be the carbonium deposit. Okay. Excavate carbonium ore. Hold space. Okay. There's no zooming in or out, which I'm not sure how I feel about.
We've gathered enough resources to construct a headquarters building.
Finally. Let's place it close to a carbonium deposit. This will help us speed up resource production.
All right, so since it's the demo, I'm not going to worry too much about like perfect placement or whatever. Let's just clear some space with the sword a little bit, and then we'll see what the build menu looks like. All right, so L control. Like how close do I want it? Okay, so headquarters. The central building in your base. It allows the mecha suit to reconstruct, includes a rift portal, and provides storage facilities. Protect this building at all costs. Okay, so it costs carbonium and ironium. We have a building limit of 1. Production energy 20 per second. I'm not sure about that. It has storage for AI cores, energy, solid resources, low caliber turrets, high caliber turrets, some other stuff. Armory, we're not going to be able to... We have a prerequisite of the headquarters and our building limit. We've got a whole bunch of categories of stuff we can build already. Now, what is this? Repair tool, picker tool, power switch. All right, let's just follow the tutorial here and build our headquarters. Do we want it on the carbonium deposit or to the side of it? It said nearby, so let's do this. Carbonium ore, additional storage. Okay. So how do I actually build this? Do I hit the 1 button here? My left mouse button doesn't do anything. Hold on. Options, controls. Move map, interact. L control is build mode. Open map, interact space, maybe? Oh, here we go. Build menu. Q&A pages. Z is an energy connector. Is there a button? Basic wall, rift portal, X, sentinel tower, repair tool, picker tool, upgrade tool, sell tool. Like, I don't actually see how I complete... Like, I hit Z. Oh, I had to click on this first. Okay. All right, so we don't want it on top of the carbonium ore. All right, we'll just place it here. Now, what about rotating it? Oh, yeah, I can use my mouse wheel. All right, let's just get this place down.
Construction in progress. Sometimes I wish we could fast forward this part of the simulation.
Captain Novak, let me remind you that even though this is a simulated training exercise, you are expected to perform as if it was your real mission on Galatea 37.
We need to expand the base. Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
I mean, that sounds good.
We've got much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
Okay. So that explains why we're able to talk to Houston. All right, so we'll go to digging, and we'll go to carbonium factory here. Produces carbonium, must be placed on a carbonium ore, and powered with energy to operate. The building has 1,000 hit points, it looks like, because we know that from the previews that enemies are going to attack. We have the carbonium we need. We don't have the energy, though. I wonder how many of these I can put down. Like, can I put multiple?
Ashley, we really need that carbonium factory.
Should I, like, is it better to place it so it covers 9 mini squares, or do I want to try and, like, do something like this where it'll be able to, we can squeeze a bunch of them on? All right, for now, I guess I'll just do this. I might be able to squeeze another one on. All right, so it's got a build time. But now it's not powered.
Will require huge amounts of power to operate. Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants. Wind turbines and carbonium power plants.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective, but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources. We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation, even if power lines are not visible.
Okay. So it wants me to build a carbonium power plant and some wind turbines and then connect everything up. All right, let's start here. So it says I have 40 out of 20. Or I need 40 and I only have 20? Maybe I need to mine some carbonium here. Okay, so is this my personal inventory? I have now 60 out of... Yeah, now these are viable. Okay. Mining is inevitably sort of slow. All right, let's start with a windmill. Now, I don't quite know... we're gonna have to connect it up, so we want it kind of close. Maybe I'll just start with something like this. We'll have a row of these guys here. Okay, so these windmills will set up, and then I guess I need to connect it like this.
Ashley, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid. Energy connectors distribute power to all buildings within their operating radius.
Hang on. What do you do? Is this an upgrade or repair money? Deconstruct, repair cost, wind turbine. Okay, so I need... Connects buildings to the power grids within its operational radius. Oh, I need more carbonium to actually build this. I gotta mine more. Okay. Gorilla Wolf, welcome back to the channel, says, I tried this but couldn't dig into it. In what sense? Obviously, I'm just learning the basics here. Okay, so that should be enough to get me... Yeah, here we go. All right. Oh, I see. So it's kind of got a range. I'm not sure where to put this. If I squeeze it out here, it connects to the base. So maybe we'll do that. Okay, so this is automatically mining for me now. So how do I collect what it has?
Ashley, I'm detecting a lot of movement to the west. We should build up a defensive perimeter around the base.
Let's set up some walls and sentinel towers. Focus our defenses on the western direction. They never changed the beginning of this exercise.
Captain Novak, we all know your renowned scientific background, but your combat performance in the previous simulation was far from spectacular.
Slaughtering indigenous creatures was never my area of expertise.
Since you've already done this a couple of times, we've introduced some new additions to this course. We'll see what your area of expertise really is.
Why is this guy such a dick? Okay, so we do have to deal with the waves attacks burnt you. Okay, so that tells me I want to go kind of heavy on the defense here. So build at least 6 sentinel towers. We'll probably build 12. Build at least 30 wall pieces. Now, how do I get the carbonium out of here? Or is it already in my... Like, if I go to my build tab... I don't think I have any. Or is that this? No, it is slowly going up. Okay, so I have a max of 1850. All right. I think before we go any further, I want more miners, right? I want another carbonium factory here. And probably another one here and another one here. That gets me a lot of carbonium. Now, how much do the power guys produce? Energy storage. Wind turbine produces 12 per second. And this guy uses minus 20 per second. So having 4 of them seems like we're going to run out real fast. Let's get some more wind turbines down. Do I get to... Yeah, see how this is draining? This power is just draining out. Yeah, we didn't have enough by... Okay, so this tells me I'm minus 36 on power. Once this one gets up, now we're at minus 25. All right, so I do need more power here to power this up. And I'm going to need power for my turrets as well. So let me get some more wind turbines going. And then I'm going to need more carbonium to build more wind turbines. Can I can manually excavate for a minute here while these are getting built up. Power's at positive now. Plus 19, plus 26, plus 36. Okay, that's good. So our power's growing. It's rapidly filling up. That's good. We have limited power storage, so I could build the batteries, I suppose. I don't really need those right now. All right, there's 300 carbonium. And while those guys are running for me, they're getting me 8 per second, I guess, or 6 per second? 5? 4? Okay, each one gets me 1 per second. So it's much faster to come over and mine it myself, but this goes on forever, right? We have 36 spare power. What is this? I think I probably need to get on top of building this wall now. All right, so for walls, we have basic wall. Provides basic protection for the base. Can be built in multiple layers. Cheap, reliable, and sturdy. Costs carbonium. We have a wall gate. Opens automatically when the mecha suit's in close proximity. Doesn't require energy to operate. We have the heightened wall floor. Provides a higher defense position for the mecha suit, allowing it to shoot above walls and defend the base from inside of walls. Then we got the rift portal, the hub, and the sentinel tower. So we're going to need ironium, carbonium, and AI cores for the sentinel tower. So to get 6 sentinel towers, I think we're going to need this hub thing. It's going to cost 20 energy per minute and provide us with 4 additional cores. So the other thing I need to do, I guess, is find ironium. I think the demo here is going to let me skate until I get the objective complete. So let me look around and see if I can... How do I find ironium? I don't know what this is. I do have a dash. Hang on, is this ironium? No, that's just... What is this over here? That's carbonium. I also... The other thing I don't know is how to reload my cannon here. I do need to find an ironium patch and just manually mine some for a bit, I think. More carbonium ore. Okay, so I lost a bit of armor there. I don't know how that recharges either. I'm getting pretty far away here. Those guys look kind of tough. Yeah, we got nasty plants here. This blaster thing has like a charge on it, which is pretty cool. Okay, they're weak to fire. Seems good. I do need to find some ironium, though. There's carbonium everywhere. What is this? Whoa.
This
Nasty.
creature is extremely hostile. It can be dangerous to our base.
Kill it before it kills us. We'll finish researching it in the lab.
Oh, I think it's an auto reload. Ooh, nasty. Did I get it? No, halfway. Get my ass kicked here.
Threat neutralized.
Oof.
I wonder what made it so aggressive.
Okay, how do I heal?
We can learn something important after researching it in a lab.
I gotta probably get back to base and heal here. I don't actually know how to heal. What was that? That's more carbonium? Okay, so I'm not that good at combat yet, clearly. I'm also almost dead already. Can I stay? Can I? Ah, here we go. I can heal on this thing. Cool. Okay. I definitely feel like I have to find ironium here. So did that reload my... No, see, I don't have more. I don't know how to get more ammo for my gun here. Maybe I can build it? What do we have? Headquarters, armory. Automatically produces and instantly transports ammunition and supplies to the mecha suit. Okay, we definitely need the armory here. Let's get that built. Probably we want it inside. We want it inside the defenses. I think I'll put this here. That's going to take a minute to grow. Okay. So meanwhile, I have my sword. I got my blaster, which has infinite ammo. So everything over here has limited ammo. Everything on the right hand has limited ammo. So I'm almost out of everything. So I basically have the blaster, which I can charge. Or I have my sword. And like I said,
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Now I need to find iron here. Let me just take a quick gander around the base here. Yeah, those things hit pretty hard if you let them get close. Okay, I can back away while facing them and swinging. That works pretty well. And I have my blaster too. What is this? Found something on the ground. I think that was a health pod. Those guys are full, which I'm fine with for now. Night has fallen again. Is there something over there? Okay, that's kind of satisfying. So it seems ironium is pretty rare. Wait, what is this? That's more carbonium? Oh, there's another egg over here. Does the charged one pierce? I don't know. It might. I want to see if the charged one pierces through the swarm. Not really. What is this? Plant biomass mod cryo damage. So we've picked up some stuff. We'll back away while swiping these guys. We'll kite them. That worked pretty well. It seems like I can hold a charged blast for a while here. All right, I don't. Maybe Ironium doesn't show up on the map until I advance things to a degree. So presumably at some point it'll tell me how to find more. I guess for now I'll get started building my walls and my turrets. It did say, I think, to get another AI core thing. The AI hub, right? That's gonna take more energy, but let's get it built. Okay, it's a teeny tiny little guy. I'm gonna need more windmills too for that. I had an interrupt on the old USB port. Okay, negative 24 energy. I don't know how many more of these I need. We have lots of carbonium, so I guess I can just spam them out. No problem. I did not mean to build you. What are you? You're a connector? How do I destroy you? I don't know. I don't know how. Okay. We're up to plus 24 energy, plus 3 carbonium, minus 1 What is this? Ironium. Yeah, I don't have any ironium. Let me see if it tells me how to find it. Let's go to defense, grab, go on a basic wall. Let me start with the wall gate here. And we'll build some more wall. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's showing green. Okay. What did I do? I hit the wrong button here. I'm gonna go back to walls. I don't know if there's a corner piece or what. Oh, there. Okay, it works like that. Got it.
Storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
So I can get the corner by going like that. Then we'll come down here. We've got plenty of carbonium, so we can set up this wall. It's not going to fully surround the entire thing. They just said to protect from the west. Let me maybe come at least over to here. Okay. So I have the gate to get in and out. There's more carbonium there, but I don't need that right now. I need to finish the turrets, it looks like. So it says to build 6 sentinel towers, but I need ironium, and it's not telling me where to find it. Does the map show anything? Common buildings, resources. Okay, hold on. Let's turn everything off. And look for resources. Okay, so that's all carbonium. There might be some ironium down here. It looks like heading due north might work. Yeah, we've seen tons and tons of carbonium, but no ironium. So I'm going to head north, I think. So I only have... Yeah, wait. Actually, before I go, if the armory is done... Now, what's your problem? I don't know how to select the building. Oh, it doesn't have ironium either. I don't have enough to build. Ugh, okay. Gotta go find some ironium. Let's head north. So really, I have my blaster and I have my sword, and that's it right now. I guess I stick to the paths a little bit. Just keep backing away. I might have picked up some goodies that I'm not using either. I should take a look at my upgrades and artifacts and whatever. Okay, so escape, upgrades, new items available for mods. Yeah. Oh, and I haven't been using my skills. Yeah, I need to start using my skills. So emergency, instant repair, emergency explosion, small mine, nuclear mine, and grenade. Let me start throwing out grenades here and see how that works. But we have new mods available. Damage increase, cryo damage, range plus 26, weapon auto aim. Like, do I have to equip these or do I just get them? Huh. Armor plating, energy armor we already have, right? Okay. So what does 5 look like? That's the basic grenade. Okay. Then I have the nuclear mine, the small mine, the emergency explosion's on 2, and the heal is on 1. All right, so the emergency explosion looks like this. And there's a cooldown on these. These, it looks like, have amounts. This has a cooldown. I'm not sure. Or maybe, hold on, let me try another grenade. Yeah, that went down to 8. So I have 10 mines, I have 5 nuclear mines, I have 8 grenades, and 9 heals, I guess? And presumably if we get the... Oh, here, what is this? Specimen. Hemeroceros. Fertinite? Alright. If you say so. More carbonium. All right, let me toss a nuke out. That did some work. Okay. Animal biomass. The nuke did some work, but I have limited numbers of them. Man, there's carbonium everywhere. Where the hell's the ironium? What is this? Some sort of poison swamp? Got a swarm of Zerglings after me. What is this thing?
What's this?
This shouldn't be here. It's an error in the simulation's construct. This environment has been created by combining long-distance quantum scans of Galatea 37 and other known planets that share similar properties. Gathering all of this data has taken many years, and we were only able to scan a small fraction of the planet.
It's enough to know that we can survive there. I can't wait to make the jump. Everything is going to be new there and waiting to be studied and explored.
And waiting to eat us.
Let's not get dramatic, Mr. Riggs. A 5 meters tall mech suit with miniguns and power blades should be enough to fend off a few hungry creatures.
All right, more carbonium. We're exploring a lot here, but I'm not finding what I'm looking for. We've got eggs here that I can research, I guess. You've unlocked unique items. Sword. Okay. There was some ironium in there. Okay, so maybe I don't mine ironium. Maybe I go find these eggs and blow them up for ironium? Okay, let me take a look at... Where's my inventory? New items available. All right. So I can swap the sword, the normal sword, for the sword plus. Equip. Okay. There we go. That worked. So there's all these little squares of stuff on the ground. How do I collect it? I guess I don't.
There's more than a single species of creatures around this nest. We should be careful.
I screwed that up. Okay, the mine worked quite well, since they just walked towards me like idiots. My armor is regenerating, so I like that. I wonder if it's faster to just spam the small button here. Yeah, the combat's a little bit confusing, but it's not too bad. There's a lot of guys here. What are they protecting exactly? There's another egg. That's good. Oh, you can stun lock them a little bit? Okay, that's good to know. That was the wrong button. Let's discover this, whatever it is. We got a bunch of ironium and a unique small machine gun. Oh, he got stunned. Okay, I'm starting to understand a little bit more about how this works. All right, so in terms of ironium, we now have 370. It's dripping down. I'm not sure what's taking that. I guess the armory? Let me research this. Yeah, there's lots of these eggs. They seem to be the only source of the ironium that we want. All right, I guess we head back to camp now. At some point, I gotta equip my new... Oh, right, this is the... Let me go back to the mini-map and put important buildings back on. Yeah, we want to go basically due south here. I don't know how I feel about having all the nighttime stuff happening. All right, so now... All right, the armory's online. Okay. Ironium might be a manufactured item. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe. So I can craft things now. I've got a blaster, shotgun, small machine gun. I don't think I want to equip these. I think I would need to do research to get something better. I don't think I actually want to do this. I was looking for it to refill my ammo, but it looks like it's already done that. Okay. So, hold on now. What are my controls here? So T is database. So T, database, orbital scanner, crafting, inventory, research. So database doesn't work.
Storage is full. We should construct more storage.
That's crafting.
Buildings.
There's inventory. New items available for both the left and right hand. So here we have the blaster. So these are equipped. I think over here, we want to swap the small machine gun for the better small machine gun, right? Okay, now I've got the good one over there. Rocket launcher and flamethrower. And I guess I could craft the shotgun. Or maybe I could equip maybe over here. Yeah, I could equip something over here. The other small machine gun, so I could dual wield those. Okay, that seems good. So then I have small machine gun and the better small machine gun. Yeah, that seems pretty powerful. I like that. I got the rocket launcher, the flamethrower, the small machine gun, and then I have the blaster here. Okay, we're using more ironium. I think this guy just consumes it to make ammo or something. I'm not sure. It drains it, but since I don't have a good source of it, I'm just going to set up my turrets now. So let's go to defense. Sentinel tower. All right. I can build up to 8 of these, right? 1. It said to face them to the west, so let's get 2. It's going to need power. So there's 4 on that side.
Ashley,
4 on that side.
connect all buildings to the power grid. Energy connectors distribute power to all buildings within their operating radius.
So how far can I push you? I can push you there, connect you up like that. For some reason, you guys aren't connected? Or you are connected, okay. So once that's built,
these basic defenses
comes online.
Give us a bit of security.
Okay.
But we should try to surround our entire base with walls and defensive towers.
Yeah, I've got
I
those.
strongly advise you to construct an armory. It will allow us to craft new weapons and upgrades, and also manufacture field repair kits, as well as other usable items.
And
Yeah,
it will produce more ammunition for your guns.
I'm ahead of you,
Yes,
bro.
It's an important building.
Let's get
Construction finished. We can now use it to craft new items.
the heightened wall floor here.
Also automatically manufacture ammunition for my weapons.
So I can stand here and shoot, right? Okay. Attack incoming in 12, it says. We've got as many turrets as we can have. I guess it's coming from up here.
Detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position. Prepare to fight.
We're ready for them, Mr. Riggs. Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
I don't know what a repair kit is, but I have, I guess that's this, number 5. Maybe I want, oh, here they come. Okay.
Base is under attack.
Okay, I guess I can't shoot through the walls, so I need to be out here if I want to help.
Detecting any more hostile creatures in the base's vicinity.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
Well done, Captain Novak. The purpose of this training exercise is to prepare you for intense combat situations. This simulation is based on our long-distance scans of Galatea 37. They may or may not be accurate. You will be alone out there. There will be no communication back home until you can stabilize a rift portal back to Earth. You will have to rely only on your skills and your mecha suit.
Mr. Riggs is the only companion that I need. We can handle the unknown. Just let us do our job.
So how do I reload here? See, I'm still at 218 out of 240 on the gun here. I'm not quite sure. It says destroy the Canoptrix nest to the north.
Further secure and expand our base. You can build more defenses, or go out and clear out hostile creatures' nests to prevent further attacks.
We didn't have any time to study the creatures that are attacking us. The only thing we can do right now is to fight them or strengthen our defenses. We'll need a steel factory to build more towers. We'll have to find an ore deposit to build one.
Yeah, I've been looking for a friggin' ore deposit for Ironium since forever, lady. You want to tell me how to get one? I should, like, I probably need more AI cores so that I can build more turrets. I can probably afford to build a few more of those if I remember where those are. Communications hub, armory, headquarters. AI hub, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm out of Ironium again, right? Yeah. This takes 75 Ironium, and we're burning through it. Is there some way to, like, turn this off, or... Production, low caliber, 5.33 per second. Oh, is my ammo going up? Oh, it is up. So do I have to be in range of it, or does it just happen? I don't know. All right. Destroy the Canoptrix nest. Find an ore vein to build an Ironium factory. Is that going to be my ore vein? I think it is, because the orange ones seem like deadly things to attack. Wow, so the Ironium was here all along, huh?
This looks like a large deposit of ore. Build a steel factory in this area and power it with a carbonium power plant.
You got it, boss. All right, so we did find, finally,
Storage is full.
some
We should
ironium.
construct more storage buildings.
Whoops. Oh, hold on. I got some enemies here still. Oh, I should heal. All right, so I need to build... Let's build ironium factories. How many can I fit in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna need power for it, so let's get a carbonium power plant going. Now, why can't I build this? What am I missing? Carbonium? No, I have plenty of carbonium. Carbonium power plant. Can it not be that close, or what am I missing here? I've got 50 carbonium. For some reason, it won't build it here. Oh, it has to be built on a carbonium. Got it. Okay. It has to be built on a carbonium thingamajig.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, we've got steel production up and running.
Okay, that seems good. As soon as these are built.
I would strongly advise you to place a rift portal at this factory. This way, we can quickly get back to this location if it comes under threat.
Okay, I like that idea.
Also be advised to place additional sentinel towers to defend this outpost. Remember to connect the towers to the power grid using energy connectors.
Okay, so rift portal here. Don't know quite how that works. Probably want to wall this area off. So let's start with a gate. Then we'll do some walls here. That's easy enough to understand. Throw down a couple sentinels here. Get some power going, right? What was that? Okay, we've got maybe another nice choke point here. A couple more towers. Okay, that seems good.
Are ready. They should be able to fend off small groups of attackers.
I might want to put down some... How's my ironium? Yeah, it's still pretty slow. I can afford to get some more ironium mining here. Ironium factory. Yeah, okay. Can I squeeze another one in here somewhere? Doesn't look like it. I've kind of used all the available space, looks like. Okay, so we got 8 of these going. Locally, we're going to run out of power, though, I think. Yeah, we are. So I need one more... what's it called? Carbonium power plant here. Maybe 2. And then, can I build even more turrets, or how does that work? No, I don't have the AI cores that I need. Okay. So with you coming online, now all of a sudden we have tons of ironium. All right. I'm actually going to mine some myself to speed this up a little bit, just to get myself a handful to work with. I should build more AI cores, I think, so I can get more turrets up. And then at some point we want to learn how to do research. In fact, I think there's a main building that I can build. All right, that's a good chunk of this, and we're getting 11 per second. Now, for some reason, my carbonium's not going up that high, but maybe that's the local. Let me activate the rift portal.
Select any of the available rift portals to instantly teleport to that location. Traveling through rifts is almost instant and doesn't consume any resources.
So looks like we need more power down here. I guess the wind turbines aren't really doing their job anymore.
I'm detecting hostile creatures heading towards our new mining outpost.
They're
All right.
not going to give us a break, are they?
To come back and deal with that.
Is coming from a nearby nest.
How do I
Base
rift
is under
portal?
attack.
Wait, how do I rift portal out? I have to place another one? How do I...
Tower has been destroyed.
Oh, that's not good. Maybe I need to haul ass over
It's
here.
been destroyed.
There is a breach in our walls.
Yeah, I couldn't portal back, bro.
An energy connector has been destroyed.
Okay, they're going nuts over here. I couldn't portal back. I couldn't. It didn't give me time to figure out how to go back here.
Base is under attack.
All right, I obviously need a lot more defenses.
We've defended the mining base, but I'm sensing another attack heading towards our headquarters. We should return there quickly.
The HQ has a permanent rift portal. We can rift jump to its location at any moment. Let's go.
It says it has a permanent rift portal, but how do I portal out? Oh, I can just do it like that. If I can do it from the mini map. Okay. So there's still, I still need to do some work here. All right, so I think this is the wave thing that's coming. So like you would definitely want to build up a whole bunch more of these AI cores. And then the other thing that I want, I think, is the communications hub for research, right? But I need headquarters level 2 for that. Headquarters. All right, well, we got some guys coming. So if we provide a focus, then the towers do all the work without being attacked, right?
Air humidity is rising. It's going to rain in a moment.
So there's some things I don't understand.
Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Mainly, I don't understand how to select existing buildings.
Solar panels until it stops.
Okay, solar panel problems.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
All right, yeah.
Ironium storage is full.
I'm starting to get the feeling that the game is very fast-paced here. And you need to be a lot more methodical. I think the demo's kind of rushing us through a bunch of stuff that we should have taken a lot more time to kind of build up our resources and defenses before poking out. But I've learned a lot from playing the demo about how the game works here. I will say it's kind of hard to use the power abilities. Is this the thing I want to attack? Yeah, this is, I think this is the thing I want to attack here. This is the nest, right? Did I get it? I think I got it.
Destroyed the nest. Even though there were multiple species of creatures around here, they appeared as if all of them were working together against us.
I wonder if that's just a part of the simulation, or if the Galatian creatures are really going to be that smart. That would make studying them much more interesting.
And much more dangerous.
Okay, so I can't warp home because I don't have a warp thing or power for it, so I gotta walk home.
Threat neutralized. I've detected an unusually large creature roaming the nearby area.
Sounds like an interesting research specimen. We should go to its location and see what we can learn.
Yeah, so with the armory up and running, I get reloads. I guess they get teleported to me. Yeah, I would like to know how to mess with existing buildings for upgrades and whatnot.
Returning back to normal.
Our base back home is a mess because I built it too fast without understanding the game
To
enough,
see if it's occupied.
but that's okay. If I was gonna do the demo, if I was gonna play through the demo a second time, I would probably, mine would be good here. I will say the hotkeys are kind of hard to use. I might actually want to switch over to... Oh boy, okay. Alright, well, nuclear mine and a grenade, I think. Did we get it? We got it. Oh, that wasn't the nest. That was just its defender, huh? I like the dual miniguns. This thing was pretty weak to fire, as I recall. There we go.
We've cleared out this nest. This will decrease the strength of their attacks.
Let's gather all the research samples and rare resources that were in this nest. We can study them later and use them to craft better equipment.
Okay.
It looks like we've cleared them out. Let's hope this will give us some time to build up our base.
So I think, yeah, this is actually a really, really cool game. I think I might want to try playing it on a controller instead of mouse and keyboard. I think I might have an easier time with the combat. What might be tricky is the placement of or the base building part. That seems better suited for the mouse.
Swarm of enemy creatures heading towards our base. It's showing up on my seismic detectors. It's much bigger than anything we've seen before.
Okay.
We don't have much time. We have to set up as many defensive towers as we can. Also remember to build up more walls and lay all the mines that we can.
Yeah, I don't have any mines yet, but I definitely need like a ton. Like the limit on towers is really annoying. You gotta build up like huge amounts of these AI hubs to have any chance of doing anything useful. That's a start. Let me get more. More fencing up, I think. More walls. We can put some more turrets. We're out of power, though, so that's not great. Like, it doesn't give you a lot of time, right? So, if I was going to do this differently, I would spend a lot more time building up my defenses at home first, before I had moved out. But we could at least get a second line of walls up. I don't think that worked correctly. Oh well. Alright, it does look like they're coming from the south here. So what am I missing? You don't have power. Why not? We have negative 156 power. What's that about? 164 of 320. Oh, these things are sucking up all the power. That's why. Okay, so I need a lot more power here. Carbonium power plants are pretty solid. Let me build some of those. We'll have to build defenses around this.
I can sense the hostile swarm moving closer towards our base. This attack is going to be much bigger than anything that we've seen before.
Yeah, I hear you.
Time, Mr. Riggs. We can set up multiple layers of walls around our base and place as many defensive towers as we can.
Yeah, if
You
I
can
had the
also use
power
your
for it,
drill
I
to
could.
excavate additional resources if our factories are producing them too slow.
Captain Novak, you're not the only candidate for the mission to Galatea 37. You'd better up those combat statistics if you want to qualify for that jump. We're investing too many resources into this mission just to send a scientist that's going to be eaten by a pack of angry animals. Show us that you can survive out there.
Dude, can
Yes,
you,
sir.
like, chill a little bit? What a dick.
The wind is picking up speed. Loose objects are starting to fly.
Looks like I'm out of carbonium now. I'm gonna need... So the swarm's coming from the south, it looks like? Yeah, I ran out of carbonium. That's the problem.
These strong winds can make our life easier. Wind turbines are spinning like crazy.
Okay, so we're getting more power from these guys. Oh, I need to connect everything. Yeah, I need to connect the whole network over here. The new power plants, right? So, like... There we go. That should connect those up. Now we've got plenty of power. Okay, that pays for all of those, which means now I can place more turrets, right? I go to defense. I probably need to research a better turret. What is this? I don't have the carbonium for this. All right. Let's get some more turrets down. You need a power connection. Yeah, I need so much more carbonium right now. Yeah, this is how I would have probably done it the first time. If I understood how the systems worked. AI cores suck juice. Yeah, you're absolutely right. All right, I need to sit here and mine carbonium for a minute. What's the deal with these? Are these not powered on, or... Oh, maybe he ran out of carbonium. Yeah, there's a fixed amount in the resource deposit here. They're not infinite. It is pretty slow here to mine it.
The wind is calming down.
So I think this guy's problem is he doesn't actually have any carbonium.
Warning! The alien swarm is approaching. Shields enabled. Maximizing power output.
Repair tool, picker
This is it,
tool,
Mr. Riggs. Ready your guns. Let's show them what we can do.
power switch, upgrade tool, cell tool, floor eraser. All right, I can't mess with this right now. Whoop. Yeah, this is pretty chaotic.
Tower destroyed. One of our walls is being destroyed.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, you need to take defenses a lot more seriously, it looks like. I think we mostly managed to defend the headquarters here. You need redundant power. You need a lot of stuff for this to work.
Ashley, we've defeated the first attack wave. Quickly, repair whatever you can. There should be more of them coming.
This attack was a lot stronger. I don't know if we can hold out much longer. Wild animals don't behave like that. They shouldn't act like a sentient army.
You will be going to an alien planet full of unknown life forms. Do not assume that you know what kind of dangers might be lurking there. Your primary objective is to survive. If something is trying to kill you, it doesn't matter if it's sentient or not. Adapt or die.
Warning! More enemies are heading towards our base.
Things are escalating quickly. We have to gear up before the second wave hits our walls. Let's show them who they're dealing with.
Okay. More turrets. Probably need another wall or set of walls here because they're coming from the south, right? It would be nice if you could, like, kind of pause the game and lay out your build. You go ahead and get...
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
More going over here. I'm out of carbonium. Okay. Yeah, I'm out of everything here. All right. At least I've managed to reload. What are these guys complaining about? Not sure. Do I need to... Maybe I need to repair these? There's a... repair tool? How does this work? Okay. Looks like that worked. Is that up? What is that doing? I'm not sure what the... Okay, so yeah, there was a lot of damage. Okay, so the repair tool kind of moves. You can just scan it over stuff and little, like, drones come out and repair stuff, it looks like.
Warning. More enemies are heading towards our base.
Okay.
Threat level maximum.
I have nothing else I can do.
Secondary systems and diverting all power to your guns. It's either us.
I wish there was a pause button, so because, like, I don't understand what's happening in the game. Like, I don't understand what this symbol means or how to fix whatever that problem is. So, like,
Base is under attack. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. All destroyed.
throw some grenades out there. Just kind of keep, like, doing whatever I can. Boy, that is an insane wave, man. Okay, this is just the instructor messing with us. Just being a dick, right? I guess I need to stand here to be doing anything useful.
Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed.
We're pulling you out, Captain Novak. You weren't meant to survive this final attack wave. It should serve as a reminder that you should never underestimate the threat that you may be dealing with, even if you think you are in control.
That's nuts, man.
Performance during this training session was satisfactory. You can start preparing for your trip to Galatea 37. Congratulations, Novak.
Whew. Simulation completed. You know what? This game, I really like it. I'm not sure I love... I'm not sure I love how frantic the pace is. I would love to slow it down a little bit. But I did see there's like a customization available. They talked about it in here. Or maybe, no, I think they talked about it on the Steam page where you can like, you can't, I don't know if you can slow the pace of waves, but you can lower their danger, I think. I believe there's, like you said, there's a passive mode too, like a sandbox mode, right? So I could play that for a bit just to learn how the systems work and then try the main game. I do, like, the combat's not bad. I like the idea of a, like a tower defense mixed with manual intervention. The big problem I had there was how quickly my ammo ran out, but it does look like there's like massive swarms, and of course you can research much more interesting tower defense than just the standard basic turrets, it looks like. I will say using the hotkey powers was tough. I think it might be better on the controller. I might be better suited to trying out that for the combat portion. But yeah, really cool game. I feel like if you take your time and build your defenses very, very strong, you should be able to progress, right? Feels like it. So early on, you need like a lot of power in order to get a lot of AI cores, in order to get a lot of turrets. And you need like multiple layers of walls. So you need to build walls early and prepare like a lot, you need to focus a lot more on defense, I think, than you do on tech advancement and upgrades and stuff. I like the idea that your main character becomes stronger. The graphics are great. There's some characterization in it. It seems like a really fun game. I might actually play this one. This demo was great. Really gave you a good taste of what the game is and introduced you to the systems and stuff. I quite enjoyed this one. The finite resources mean you're always moving your fortress. Yeah, that seems rough too. I would probably want to play it through on like an easy difficulty to learn everything before I tried a challenge run, but I don't even know if I would do a challenge run. I don't know. Like, I like having time to think, and my one criticism would be it seems like you don't get a lot of time to think and plan in this. They kind of expect you to know how to do everything right away, and if you don't, you die. And it doesn't seem like the kind of game that's got like runs. It seems like you get a campaign, and if you screw it up, you got to go all the way back to the start, you know? I don't know, maybe there's chapters or something. But overall, a very, very cool game. I'm seriously considering buying the full game here. It's available for purchase now for those of you watching in the future. Yeah, really cool. All right, well, Gorilla, well, thanks for stopping by this morning, and thank you as well to anybody watching the VOD in the future. Hope you enjoyed this introduction to the Riftbreaker. If it piqued your interest, it's available for sale on the Steam platform right now. I believe they're working on bringing it to console, too. It does have console support. I just played with mouse and keyboard today. But that's going to be it for this morning's stream. We'll be back later today with some XCOM 2, where we'll be assaulting one of the alien facilities where an alien ruler lurks. So we'll be fighting either the Archon King or the Berserker Queen. Both very dangerous opponents. We'll see how we do about that. Otherwise, have a great rest of your morning, great rest of your day. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.